The space battle fortress is finally back home on Earth after months of fighting its way back from an accident that placed it in orbit around the planet Pluto. On the flight deck of the huge ship, a military plane waits. Captain Gloval and First Officer Lisa Hayes board the craft for a flight to the headquarters of the United Earth Government, secretly located in the Alaskan wilderness. Only the ship's officers know where they're going or why. Their classified mission is crucial. They must convince their governing council of the urgent need for a truce in the undeclared war between the Zentraedi forces and the people of Earth.
Oh, well, they've lifted off. I wish I was going too.
What are you talking about? Do you know how cold Alaska is this time of year or any time of year? You should be glad you're staying here where it's warm.
So what? At least we'd be off the ship. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, ladies. I'd like to...
Colonel, are you all right? That doorway is terribly low. I recommend you duck down when coming onto the bridge, sir.
Thanks for the warning, Officer Grant. You're about 30 seconds late. I just came up to tell you I'll be commanding the bridge while the captain is off the ship.
Yes, sir, I heard that. I'm sure you'll enjoy the experience.
I don't know that enjoy is quite the word I'd use, but I do expect to run a tight ship. No more slipping around the rules. What this bridge needs is a good dose of discipline.
There's no smoking on the bridge, sir.
What?
It's on page 2 of the ship's rule book, isn't it, sir?
Of course, I was only holding it. I have no intention of lighting it.
Excuse me, Colonel. I request permission to leave the bridge.
What?
Yes, sir. You see, I've just ended my shift.
Oh. Go right along there, Officer Grant. I'm sure we'll be able to operate just fine until you get back.
Claudia, why don't you check in later anyway, just to make sure the bridge is still here?
Hang in there, girls.
Meanwhile, outside the ship, on an upper-level flight deck, the inhabitants are celebrating their return to Earth after a long journey of fear and uncertainty. They believe their troubles are finally over.
Let's make this blast last all week.
But, Mayor, what about starting the packing?
This is no time for packing. We can do that anytime. Now, don't you think we deserve a party after all we've been through? Besides, once we leave this ship, we'll probably never see it again.
Well, if you put it that way, I suppose you may be right.
Of course I'm right.
Move! I'm drinking something called punch. Here, you try some. Drink it. I don't know what's in this, but it sure is getting me charged up.
Why aren't you two making noise like the rest of these people? Now pretend it's fun. Yay! We finally made it back. We're home again.
Below deck, Claudia Grant checks in with her fiancé, Roy Fokker. The months of emergency duty following the activation of the space fortress have been hard on their relationship. But now that the ship is back on Earth, she's hopeful that there will be time for the two of them to rekindle their romance.
Roy. For months, we never have a chance to be alone, and when the opportunity finally comes up, he sleeps through it. Poor dear, he must be exhausted. Oh, well.
Hey, hold up. You just gonna run off?
I didn't want to wake you.
Forget it. Come here.
You're a lucky guy, Rick, being chosen to fly Minmei. You not only get to leave the ship, but you get to spend time with a Like I said, you get to spend time with a beautiful celebrity. You know, she's the only one who's been given permission to leave the ship so far, even for a short time. Hope you enjoy it.
Well, this is quite a turnout for you, Minmei.
Yes, I suppose these mobs are part of the price one must pay for fame.
Wonder if she's changed much.
Hello, Minmei. Looks like you had a lot of trouble getting through that crowd back there.
Those are my loyal fans. They follow me everywhere. I just love them. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming down to see me off. I love you all very much. Thank you.
Boy, they really like you.
I know. Rick, when can we take off? I'm really anxious to see my parents.
Well, I suppose we could take off any time. They're warming up the engines right now. Just climb into the cockpit there real carefully. Good. Now sit down and strap yourself in.
Thanks, Rick. It seems like you've become a lot nicer now than when we first met.
Maybe I've grown up.
Young man, your name, what is it, huh?
Lieutenant Rick Hunter, sir.
Well, Lieutenant Hunter, I want you to take good care of Minmei. She's a very busy person, and she must get back to the ship on time.
Don't worry. I feel perfectly safe. Rick's a very good pilot.
Yes, I'm sure he is, but he's so young,
If you don't mind, we'll be taking off now.
Of course. I beg your pardon. Have a good trip, Minmei. Hurry back.
It's been a long time.
It sure has. I'd forgotten how I felt for her.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Ooh.
Somewhere over the Alaskan wilderness, the transport plane carrying Captain Gloval and Lisa Hayes approaches the secret headquarters of the United Earth Command. Most of the complex has been built deep underground as a precaution against a direct attack by alien forces. All that appears above ground is an observation tower and flight deck where the plane lands amid heavy security. After verification of the plane's identity, it is allowed to descend into the vast underground complex.
Having fun, Minmei?
Veritech escort approaching at 5 o'clock. Hey, Lieutenant, it's Ben and Max. We understand you have a VIP aboard. We're heading back to the ship. Have a nice date.
So long, wise guys. See you later.
Max and Ben are silly, but it does sort of feel like a date.
Yep.
Oh, it's great to get away, but when I get back, I have a whole lot of work to make up. You should see all that they want me to do.
I suppose it fills your time.
Oh, yes. When I get back, I've got to do a television show, and then I'm cast in a play. Why, I'm even supposed to do a movie. That's going to be great. I expect to work really hard. This is my first movie, you know. Say, if I speak to the director, I might be able to get you a small part.
Huh? Some other time. But where do you get all your energy? I'd be exhausted trying to keep up with a schedule like that one. Huh? What? Minmei, are you all right? Speak to me. Well, how do you like that? She's asleep. I hope she stays awake long enough to say hello to her parents.
At headquarters, Captain Gloval and Lisa Hayes are on their way to meet with the Earth Council.
Will it take long to reach the council chambers?
Just a little longer. The shaft goes down another 6 miles. By the way, that reminds me. Have you heard anything about the Great Cannon?
No, what is it?
It is a huge Robotech weapon that's been under construction here for a long time now. It uses the Earth's gravitational field as its main energy source. In fact, the shaft we're traveling in at this moment is the barrel of the weapon.
What? You mean we could be blown out of here if someone were to attack the headquarters?
Well, I'd like to think they would clear it first. Haven't you ever been here before today?
Well, my father used to bring me down here, but I was never allowed to come down the main shaft. Now I understand why.
Yes, this Robotech project was top secret. Only a few officers were allowed down here, and absolutely no outsiders, not even an admiral's daughter.
But why'd they let Father?
Who else was there? He was the visionary. He pushed for the creation of this complex when no one else thought it was necessary.
My father was responsible for all this? I didn't know that.
Your father has always been very decisive. When we were serving together, a problem came up once about inadequate rations for the men. When he couldn't get any action from headquarters, he ordered our entire division to raid the food supplies of the commanding general.
My father got away with that?
Really, it's true.
I can hardly believe it.
The general thought spies had infiltrated the regiment. He kept sending down orders for us to find them. It's good to hear you laugh again, Commander. I think this is the first time I've heard you laugh since you escaped from the enemy. But I wonder if we'll feel much like laughing after this meeting with the governing council. It's crucial they be made to understand the aliens are only interested in the battle fortress and its secrets, not in our world. I hope you've thoroughly prepared your arguments, Commander Hayes.
I'm ready to go, Captain.
That's good.
I'm sure we'll be able to convince them. After all, we're the only ones who've had close contact with the aliens.
Attention! Smoking in this capsule is forbidden. Please put out your tobacco immediately.
Can't I smoke anywhere anymore? If it's not my bridge officers warning me, it's these machines.
Captain, are you worried about the ship? Is something going to happen to us?
Why do you ask?
When something's bothering you, I notice you always pull out your pipe and start to light it.
I must confess I'm very worried about this meeting. I'm not sure these men will listen to us with open minds, and it's vital to our future that they do so.
What will happen if we can't convince them?
The Earth will go to war against the aliens.
And so the capsule continues to descend, bringing the captain and Lisa closer to their moment of truth.
Don't go away, because Robotech's coming right back. Hope you're ready, because Robotech is back.
Rick Hunter approaches the island of Japan, bringing Minmei back to a home she has not seen in over a year.
Minmei, wake up. You're almost home. Look.
Oh, Mount Fuji, it's so beautiful.
As Rick begins to approach the airport, he wonders how Minmei's parents will react to seeing their daughter after such a long time, and beyond that, how they will adjust to her new status as a celebrity on board the ship. Meanwhile, in the conference room of the secret headquarters, Captain Gloval and Lisa Hayes await the appearance of the governing council.
Welcome home, Captain Gloval. It's been a long time since you've reported in person.
Thank you.
You too, Lieutenant Commander.
Yes, Admiral.
So, why don't you both have a seat and give your report?
Yes, sir.
We must know everything from the beginning.
Yes, sir. 12.5 months ago, the Space Battle Fortress attempted to execute a hyperspace fold maneuver shortly after embarking on its maiden flight.
And so Lisa begins the long and detailed story of the events surrounding the violent encounters with the alien forces. At the same time, thousands of miles away in Japan, Rick and Minmei have left the airport at Yokohama and are heading for her parents' home in the city.
Oh, Rick! Just smell that beautiful sea air! Oh, nothing smells as good as Yokohama. It makes me want to dance and sing and carry on.
Wait, everybody's looking at you.
Listen, I'm happy to be home, and if I feel like singing and dancing, I will.
But Minmei...
Look, there's a new marine tower. When it was built, it was the tallest structure in the world, over 2,900 feet high. It's an engineering masterpiece. It's just as old as I am.
It looks it.
Doesn't anything impress you? I just know you're going to like my mother. She's the nicest, friendliest woman in the whole world. I'm not kidding. Come on.
Hey, this is Chinatown.
I know, silly. This is where I live. Come on, let's go. Now, the grocery store is right over there next to the gift shop. And the bakery is still over there. Oh, good. I'm glad it hasn't changed.
You haven't been gone very long.
Right. I hope my house is still the same. Just a minute now. Look!
What?
We're here. This is our restaurant.
It's very nice.
I hope everybody remembers my face.
I keep trying to tell you, you've only been gone about a year.
So, maybe I've changed a lot over the last year. Chang, do you recognize me? Look, who am I?
Look,
See, he doesn't
He
know.
does
What?
Look.
Stop.
Do you recognize me? Does that mean you do?
Minmei, we were sure you'd been killed.
No, I'm home.
Oh, I can't believe it. Our darling little girl is home. She wasn't taken from us.
Well, I was, but they brought me back.
Huh? Back from where, and who's this?
This is Rick, Mother. He's the boy who saved my life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, young man.
Well, gee, I really don't know what to say.
Minmei,
Oh.
we thought you were dead. If you were alive, why didn't you even try to contact us?
Back at headquarters, Lisa Hayes has just finished her report.
That was a very complete report, Lieutenant Commander Hayes, but come now, don't you think you've overestimated the enemy's strength by quite a lot?
Yes, I can't help but wonder why the enemy didn't destroy the battle fortress if they have the strength, you say.
I've already explained why they didn't in my report.
You expect us to accept that report as the truth?
That's all, Commander. We've all heard quite enough. You may sit down.
Admiral,
Shh.
Oh.
Gentlemen, what about the authorization for the requests that were attached to that report?
The negotiation plans and the relocation of the 70,000 survivors.
We'll discuss your requests at our next regularly scheduled meeting.
Oh, I can't believe they treated us like this.
I do. I think we've lost the fight.
But how can you already know that?
There's something going on here we don't know about. Their minds are made up.
Oh, I wonder what they're planning to do with us.
That same question preyed on Captain Gloval's mind. However, the answer would not be forthcoming until much later that evening. And in Japan, another drama was unfolding.
No, you're not going.
That's right. After a year, we finally discover you're not dead, and then you turn around and tell us you're leaving.
To go entertain the troops on a warship?
Huh. Is that what you think I'm doing? I'm not just out there entertaining troops on some ship. I'm an important person back there.
Well, now you're home, and I'm not letting you go back, and that's that.
No! I've got to go back. I'm doing a TV show, I've got a record coming out, and I'm going to be starring in a film. Isn't that right, Rick?
Huh?
Ridiculous. Your family comes first.
I want to be a movie star!
Minmei, how could you hurt us like this? You know we've always counted on you to get married and take over the restaurant with your husband.
What about you, young man? What do you think of all this hogwash,
Huh? Who, me?
I don't know why you're asking him. His opinion doesn't count here. I'm the one making the decision. It's my life, and I plan to go back to the ship. I can't turn my back on thousands of loyal fans and all the people I work with.
But you're turning your back on us.
Hey, what's all the screaming about down here? I can't concentrate enough to get my studies done, huh? Minmei!
Kyle!
Hey!
Oh, I can't believe it. You're here. I didn't know if I'd ever see you again. But when did you leave home? I thought you were still on the island.
Nope. When I joined the peace movement, I decided it wasn't a good idea to live near the battle fortress, so I moved away from home. When I tried to go back for a visit, I couldn't get a boat. They told me everything on the island had been destroyed.
It was terrible.
Well, I'm glad you're here, even though you're the only one who made it.
But your mom and dad are doing just fine running their business.
Huh? What? They're alive?
Sure, silly. They're on the ship.
They're where?
They're on the spaceship.
You mean you didn't know? What? No.
Most of us survived. This is Lieutenant Hunter. He's one of the fighter pilots from the ship.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Rick, this is my cousin Lynn Kyle, who's been like a brother to me. Kyle, Rick is the one who saved my life.
It was a privilege to do it. I thought soldiers were expected to aid civilians in times of emergency. But we appreciate your efforts anyway.
When Rick came along and saved my life, he hadn't become a soldier yet.
So, you decided to join up later, huh? That's right. What do you think's so good about the military? Huh?
At Earth headquarters, several hours have gone by since the governing council began deliberating.
It's getting late.
Captain?
Oh.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. The council has been going over your report, and we have found most of it to be accurate.
And what about my requests?
All negotiations with the enemy for an end to hostilities are flatly rejected.
You think we can win against a force like that?
We don't know whether we can or not. The point is, we don't understand the alien thinking. We hardly understand their robotechnology. How can we begin peace talks with them? We have no way of knowing if they would participate in good faith or simply ignore the results and attack us again.
Well,
Captain, we think our Grand Cannon will protect us as long as we stay prepared and alert. We don't want to give up that advantage through a peace conference.
Yes, I understand, sir, but what about resettling the 70,000 survivors?
They've all been declared dead, so having them leave the ship is out of the question, Gloval.
I don't understand.
Just what is it you're saying?
Do you think we made some kind of official announcement that we were at war with aliens? Why, there would have been panic in all corners of the Earth.
We exercised press censorship from the day the Robotech battle fortress disappeared. We planted a story that a guerrilla force representing the Anti-Unification League had attacked Macross Island and destroyed it after the ship had left on a test flight. Now, how could we turn around and let 70,000 people who know the truth of what's really going on go back to Earth? It would be impossible.
What's this all about?
We're going to have a riot on our hands if we don't allow these people to get off the ship. They've gone through a lot, but now they think they're safely back home.
Keeping them under control is your responsibility. And anyway, if, as you stated in your report, the aliens are so curious about our customs, then carrying an entire city within the ship should be enough to hold their attention, don't you think? It's crucial you draw the enemy forces away from this planet.
At what expense?
Captain, we're not insensitive to your situation, but we must have time to strengthen our defenses and increase our knowledge of robotechnology, and you're the only ones who can give it to us.
Father, this is too much to ask of all those civilians.
Commander Hayes, we may be father and daughter, but while we're here, I expect to be addressed according to my rank. Do you understand?
And what if the aliens decide not to follow the battle fortress, but attack the Earth instead?
Your own analysis indicates that isn't likely to happen. You'll receive further orders in the morning. That is all.
I guess that's the end of that.
Defeated, the captain and Lisa leave, each wondering how to break the news to the people of the ship.
Lisa, wouldn't you like to spend some time with your father while you're still here? As family, I mean.
No, sir. I have no particular interest in seeing him right now.
I understand, my dear.
I really don't think this is getting us anywhere. Minmei's made her decision, so why don't you let her go?
Oh, I knew you'd say that, Kyle.
Just a minute.
You're the last person we'd expect would want to send Minmei away from her home.
Especially with no one to watch her.
I thought I would go with her and live with my folks.
Hooray, Lynn Kyle! I knew you'd find some way to come to my rescue.
Well, I guess it's all right.
It would make me feel a lot better.
No problem. It's just temporary anyway.
At the Alaskan headquarters, the transport plane carrying Captain Gloval and Lisa Hayes lifts off from the base, escorted by a squadron of Veritech fighters. Inside the plane, Lisa opens a letter from her father, handed to her by one of his aides.
My dearest Lisa, I know that you're angry about my decision regarding the ship, but it was unavoidable under the circumstances. I want you to try to understand and realize that I'm concerned about your welfare. The battle fortress is a very dangerous place, and I'm working on getting you reassigned to another ship.
From another direction, Rick, Minmei, and Lynn Kyle are also flying back.
You mean to say you don't have any girlfriends?
Well, I've been traveling around so much I haven't had time.
If you did have a girlfriend, I'd probably be jealous.
What do you have in mind? You want me to stay single forever?
Well, not exactly.
Then what do you want?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding.
Hey, it's hard enough to fly this plane without all that jabbering. Do you think you could sit quietly until we land?
That boy is always joking around.
I assure you, it's no joke.
So, two very different groups of people head for a common destination, an alien spaceship that has now become their permanent home. For Lisa Hayes, the trip is a particularly bitter one because her own father is partly responsible for the decision to send over 70,000 people back into space to face an uncertain future. In our next episode, Lisa meets Minmei's cousin Lynn Kyle, who reminds her of Carl Reber, her lost fiancé. But these melancholy reflections soon fade away as a Zentraedi raiding party led by Chiron plans a sneak attack upon the unsuspecting SDF-1. Be with us for Battle Cry, the next thrilling chapter of Robotech.